Hi guys, welcome to my coffee show. My name is Jack and today once again we play with DF83. Few weeks ago Lance's video about DF83, his review started that revolution. Lots of people started to play with the declumpers. Lance blamed the declumper for some issues, especially with the pour over, and well, I did the same. I put links to my video in the description and the results were interesting. So today I will show you how the workflow looks like with that modification that I did last time. We will do a espresso and a pour over, and then we will play with this. Not sure if you can see that, but that's a new declumper I bought on Etsy and it looks interesting. And I also have this new chute. I bought it on Etsy from Camperista. I'm not endorsing or anything, I have never used them before. I paid for that. It's not expensive. We will see how it works and I will give you my honest opinion. So as always, if you're as excited as myself, definitely click like, consider subscribing, and well, let's do it! For the espresso once more we will use the coffee from Ethiopia, Plot Coffee Roasters from London, and the tasting notes mango, blood orange and a hint of baking spices. On Decent we will use La Marzocco style Liva profile, 18 grams of coffee in, 42 grams of liquid out. It looks okay, and now can you see the mess around? So with that waffle filter basket, the shots, they run fast, 25 seconds, but it looks nice and the flow was so nice. Well, it's something like between cinnamon and nutmeg and something else. Anyway, cheers! It's actually very good. You remember when I recorded the first videos about DF83 before I removed the declumper, I mentioned that the flavor notes are mellow and more kind of towards toffee and sweetness. The removing of the declumper makes the note slightly sharper. Not like incredibly sharp, but slightly sharper. If you are looking for more of the fruitiness in your cup, you should be happy. Before removing the declumper, the shots were perfect, but they were more like a niche-like. After that modification, the shots became more vibrant, which I appreciate. I have to say I appreciate. If you are choosing between DF83 and the niche and you like the flavor notes from the niche, I probably wouldn't remove the declumper. It's not that much about the taste today, but it is about how the new chute and the new declumper is dealing versus the modified old one. For the pour over, simple V60 size to V60 fast filters. I will put the links in a description if you want to use my affiliate links. I may get some small commission. In the background you can hear the barista kettle is heating up the water, and the coffee for the pour over from Iron and Fire. One of the viewers recommended that, so that's the coffee from Ethiopia, Yerga Chef, if I pronounce it correctly. As far as I can see, they don't put the flavor notes on the back, but with this coffee, I mean almost all of you know this Yerga Chef Ethiopian coffee, so stone fruits, floral and so on. Let's see what we can taste without reading the flavor notes. 15 grams of coffee in. I will use 225 grams of water, blooming phase 45 grams of water, and we bloom for 2 minutes, then I will put the remaining water. Yeah, and look at that. Look at that. Can you see? That's why I'm not 100% happy with this modification that I've done. Coffee bed on the setting number 60. It took 3 minutes and 10 seconds on top of the 2 minutes of the blooming phase. It's not a perfect coffee bed, but it is improvement, you know, because now I can grind on the setting number 60 instead of 75 or so. Well, I'm happy that now with the combination of the modified declumper and the faster filters, I'm able to brew on the lower settings than before. Cheers! I'm consulting my flavor wheel. It's a pleasant cup, okay? So that's a plus. Very often I get a cup that it is below standards. and this is a pleasant cup. It's just I'm struggling to get a flavor notes. I mean, there were no flavor notes on the back, so I have to find them out myself. Very delicate porridge, some floral, but kind of more hay-like floral aroma, some herbs, so that kind of flavors. It's an extremely light roast. Maybe a little bit of like a caramelized sugar, but not dark caramel. But as I said, today is not about the flavor notes as such. I mean, the flavors are obviously the most important, but today's video is about modifying or putting a new chute and new declumper. First, you have to take off the top. I still cannot believe each time I open it how clean it is. So now what we have to do, there is a screw here and screw here that we have to remove. Okay, once this is done, very easy, just kind of slide it up. Remember, this is made out of plastic. You don't want to break anything. You just move it slightly up and it comes off. Okay, and that's the chute. There is one screw here and one screw here that we have to remove. As you can see, a little bit of the clogging here. I mean, I never had a big issue even before, but see, I haven't used it that much and I already have some coffee here, lots of coffee here. Side by side, I mean, there is not a huge difference. This is that sharp edge here where the coffee stacks, and here you've got that smooth curve that should help. The opening looks a bit smaller on here than on here. Those are the two declumpers. So here I cut that plastic flap off, and here there was that few triangles that I cut off as well, and now we will replace them with this. Nothing is blocking the opening now, and the edges are going into the chute. My advice, by the way, when you do it, it's better to put the grinder on its back. Sometimes those screws, they like to go in. I'm on espresso settings now. Well, any better? So shot was running a little bit faster. It looks exactly the same. The flow was nice. So I had to move to setting number 6. But that could be, you know, when you establish where you exactly establish your 0 and so on. Smells, I mean, I don't know, sweeter smell, more almondy. That could be the coincidence. Cheers. It feels different. More fresh. The chocolate is up, and the freshness, the kind of a tangy mango maybe or something, the sourness, it was a different kind of sourness in the first one. The previous one stayed on the tongue a little bit longer. This one is a very neat finish. The previous one, I don't think I've even mentioned the chocolate. Here we have a chocolate and the fruitiness playing together. I mean, sometimes, you know, you pull a few shots, they might be slightly different. Okay, I like this more. It's more interesting, but I'm very reluctant to say that this is because of the new declumper. Let's quickly do the pour over and then we will wrap it up. I'm on the settings for the pour over now. Just a few grams of coffee to purge the grinder and to show you. Have a look now. It's snowing. So if you think that the new declumper will help you with the static, think again. It went down about 30 seconds faster on the same settings. Well, okay, there are some bigger bits here and there, but it looks like it's less muddy. A little bit more sourness, maybe because it went faster, but also the sweetness and the pleasantness. The first one wasn't, but I'm getting a good cups of pour over now from DF83. Both of them were good. It's a bit more going on here. Guys, If you are still here, don't forget to click like and subscribe to the channel. That's why I do those videos, you know? I mean, I do them for you, but I do them because I'm curious. A little bit of plastic, you wouldn't even think that it can change anything. And okay, Espresso was different, but I wasn't convinced, yeah? But this one tastes different as well. So the answer to the question, should you get that Camperista chute and declumper? Well, if you think that it will solve your static issues, then no. It actually looks like I'm getting more static now than I had before. But the Espresso was very interesting. Very interesting. It's kind of combination of a little bit of the chocolatiness from the pre-mod DF83 and after-mod fruitiness. Very nice combination. I like the tasting notes, but I thought it was a fluke. Then I tasted the pour over, and the pour over is significantly better. So I have to say, for the taste itself, I give a thumb up for the Camperista, whatever the name is. But the mess, can you deal with that mess? I mean, you have to do RDT. Today, purposely I haven't. If you had the chance to try this chute, or maybe you modify your declumper or something else, let me know in the comments. How do you like it now? How did you like it before? Plenty more things coming, but for today, thank you very much for watching. My name is Jack, this is my coffee show, this is my new chute and declumper in the DF83, and hopefully I will see you soon. Thank you, bye.